conscious souls, chosen ones, empaths, you need to understand that if you've left it a period of time, can't give you an exact number, but you've left it a period of time, you haven't contacted the narcissist, you haven't tried to reach out to them, you've just left them to it. You could have been ghosted. You could have been abandoned. You could have been discarded. If you've just left it for a period of time. Now, I'm not telling you this so you contact them and say, hey, like, I've heard, I think this means this and this means that. Like, that's not why I'm telling you this, right? I'm telling you this for your own knowledge, that they are facing difficulties in their own lives. They are facing tremendous difficulties, and you've gone in your own lane. And this is why I say many of you might not be there yet, but many of you are there already. You've gone on, you've ascended, you've bettered your own life, you've took it in your stride. The narcissist is obviously going to want you back. They wanted you at one point in their life. All right. And there's like a lot of these toxic creatures. There's a person in particular in their minds, right? People that are married now, people that have gone on and hanged around new friends, because it's not just romantic relationships, but they've gone on. These toxic creatures, you see them speak, and there's one person that's prominent in their mind. And that one person that's prominent in their mind is the conscious soul, the chosen one, and the empath. All right? Because they face difficulties. They don't get the supply that they used to get from you. Yeah, they got fireworks from you, right? Especially when at the end, when they cause drama and chaos, maybe done a collective smear campaign or collective gaslighting or whatever they done, push you to the brink, right? That gave them a huge amount of supply that actually propelled them off into their own walk of life. But from there, it's downward, right? And this is why, I don't know if any of you like hold on to the things that they said to you, like, oh, this is the reason because of this, and maybe you wasn't even given a reason, but sometimes they do say reasons. I've come across this in sessions with people, right? These reasons that they're giving you is not the actual truth, all right? They're not truthful. And I've been putting visuals of, narcissists decaying and stuff like that, right? And not, some people don't like it, right? But I've done some other video, the last recent videos I haven't been putting in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on this one, but the point being, the reason why I'm doing that, it's not to make you afraid. That is their state of being without potent supply. No matter how they're appearing on the surface, right? Beneath that is how, some of them are appearing that way in physical form, right? Because it does take a toll on physical form as well. But I'm talking about them decaying without supply, them decomposing without supply. So that's why I've been putting the visual images there. If you've seen them, you may have not seen them, but I've been putting them there so it's a resemblance of what they're going through. Okay. Anyway, back to the point, right? This is what they'll be going through when they want you back, right? They don't know how to tell you this, all right? How does a narcissist tell you this? How does a dusty weirdo tell you that they're feeling this way when they're the one that ghosted you, abandoned you, discarded you? They don't know how to tell you these things. I've made videos recently about the burning of the bridge, if you want to check that out. All right, they've burnt the bridge. They've done these things. They don't know how to approach you. All right, they don't have the capabilities of like admitting fault, of apologizing, of saying sorry. Like, don't wait on that from them. You see, they're stuck. All right. Look, it's not just romantic relationships. I'm telling you, jobs that you've left, friends that you're no longer around, right? No matter what no matter what they're trying to make you out to be or whatever like that, or however it ended, you are someone that's like no other. All right, that's who you're very different. A lot of people are like sheep. All right, a lot of people are just follow the norm, and you think differently and stuff. And part of this is, but you may be in a fresh, vulnerable point now. While the wounds are still fleshy and you haven't healed a lot yet, yeah? but you will progress onwards from this. All right, it's not the end or be all. This relationship, this friendship, this romantic relationship, this family, even, right? It's not the end or be all. So they're in a place where they don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to speak to you properly, right? They don't know how to even, because a lot of them have burnt the bridge so bad, they don't know how to approach you. All right, they overplay their hand. I've made videos called the narcissist overplaying their hand. They've overplayed their hand. All right, this is what they do, and they expected you to be in persistent chasing or persistent desperation. All right, and if any of you are in a desperate position where you don't see a life without them, you can't see a way through it, you need to look within. You need to look within and say, why should someone make you feel that way? Anyone. No one should make you feel that way. Not a friend, not a family member, not a romantic relationship. No one should make you feel that way where you feel like you can't go on in life without them. All right? It's different if a loved one died. All right? A loved one died, a family member or something like that, and you feel like, oh God, it's so hard with that. That's grieving. That's different. You don't need to grieve for this parasite. All right, they're still alive. They're still functioning. They're still healthy, relatively healthy in maybe a biological sense, if that's the right word, like heart and lungs and stuff and whatever. And they're still breathing. Basically, that's what I mean. They haven't died. All right. Unless that is what you've gone through, the narcissist has died now, and some people talk about that in the comment section. I've seen the narcissist they with has gone on and died after them and stuff like that. I've seen that in the comment section, and I've had several sessions where that's happened with someone. Okay, and then that's mixed emotions as well. But that's off the topic. A lot of you are dealing with someone that is alive. They've gone on with their life, and you don't need to let this phase you. All right, don't let this phase you. All right, they're in a position where they're going to want you back. So all I say is leave it enough time. I'm not telling you this information so you go back with them. Some of them are. One of you now, or some of you now that are listening to this video, the narcissist is actually going to make a move to try and get back in your life, like blatantly, like, oh, I'm sorry, like a fake sorry and all that, right? And you can't fall for that. Some of you are going to experience that kind of hoover. Others of you are going to get some cryptic stuff, some weird baiting, some fake profiles, these sorts of things. Some stalking, some spying, whatever. You're going to get some kind of weird hoover. All right. Some of you are going to get the belongings at your house. You're going to get something. All right. And if you need to wait for that point in time, that's okay. That's okay. All right. But what I would say is don't focus on waiting. Give up on it. Don't think you're not going to hear from them again. It's when you're least expecting it. It's what happens to a lot of people who I speak to in sessions. They're least expecting it. The narcissists pop back up. Like some people, I've done sessions with, I've spoke to them, spoke once or something, and then they've booked another session a little while later, or a long time later, and they said, the narcissist done this, you were right, blah, blah, blah. And I've seen that in the comment section. I'm not saying I know it all. I'm just saying you can judge by their tendencies, right? When a conscious soul is someone with such a beautiful aura, such a powerful energy, right? You can tap into their wants and desires of what they really want, right? And that's how they kind of subjectify you to that role, right? Or they diminish you to that role where you're in that place. But that is your natural way of being. You're able to tap into people's thing and you're able to behave in a certain way. It's not a people pleaser. It's just you're a pleasure to be around, or you're pleasant to be around, right? And the thing is, many conscious souls and chosen ones and empaths go relatively dark for a period of time. When you go into your cocoon and stuff like that, you'll be relatively dark, but you'll emerge from that, okay? Some people stay dark, but it's your choice, right? It's your choice. We all got to have an edge of darkness. What I mean is by darkness, I mean just not diving deep into things and stuff like that, keeping your heart safe and all of that, right? So you need to just know is this narcissist, if you left it a period of time, they're going to obviously want your supply. It's just a given. It's just a known. It's just 100%. They're going to want your supply back. So don't believe the things they've said. Don't believe the BS they told you. Don't believe none of that stuff, right? If you left them a period of time, they're not getting the supply that they got from you. Let me assure you that. They're not getting the supply they were getting from you. So don't tell them this. Leave them to it. focus on your own lane, ascend, develop, and please share what your story is. If you feel free to, if you want to, you know, to give inspiration to others. So anyway, thank you so much for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. If you'd like to donate your support to the channel, you can. Check out the spiritual channel for more content, and also check out my new YouTube music channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.